Welcome to the Fueling Safety module, which describes safe practices that should be used when fueling a boat. Diesel fuel is of course flammable, and so it is important to ensure that fueling is completed safely and clear of any sources of flame and heat. Preparation is key when fueling a boat. This includes ensuring the boat is securely moored and all non-essential machinery and electrical circuits are shut down. Appropriate fire extinguisher should normally be at hand, but it is important to double-check prior to fueling. There should be no smoking. Fuel spill response equipment should be made readily available, and any vents or overflow pipes fitted with a bucket or drip tray in case of overflow. In the daytime, the maritime signal flag, Bravo, should be used to indicate a dangerous cargo is being brought on board, or an all-round red light at night, although the presence of a fuel truck on the wharf or the boat's location next to a fuel pump are also obvious signs of fueling activity. As the fuel hose is brought on board, it is important to ensure it does not get caught between the boat and the wharf. It is also important to ensure the hose is not kinked. The fuel nozzle should be held upright to prevent spillage, and the fuel tank cap removed. At this point, it is wise to double-check that you have the correct fuel type and that you are not about to put fuel in a water or other tank. This is a rookie error that could cost you dearly. The fuel nozzle should be grounded against the fuel pipe before fueling starts, and it should remain grounded for the entire fueling process. The fueling area should be well ventilated, although as fueling usually occurs on the deck, this is not normally an issue. Fuel tanks should be sounded to determine how much fuel is required, and at regular intervals to monitor the fuel level. As fueling continues, it is important to monitor the level in the fuel tank. Tanks should not be overfilled, and boat stability should be monitored if filling multiple tanks. An individual must be on deck at all times to closely monitor the fuel operation, and the fuel hose and any connections or couplings monitored for kinks or leaks. Fuel spilled on hands or exposed skin should be washed immediately with soap and water. When fueling is completed, allow the nozzle to drain for a few seconds before removing it from the fuel pipe. The nozzle should then be held upright to prevent spillage when removing the hose from the boat. The fuel cap should be secured and any spills cleaned up immediately. Any spill into the water must be reported to the harbor master or port authority. Great! You have finished the fueling safety module, so let's review the material we covered.